So, here's the new radio. And you flip the switch over here someplace. As soon as I find the switch, I know I have one over here. Maybe I don't. No, I don't. Okay, so this one. That's a fine how you do. Gotta figure that one out. Alright, for now I'm not going to worry about that. However, I do want to make sure that the radio lights up. I haven't got a dummy load over here, so there's really no way for me to, there we go, key it up at this point until I get an antenna over here. Oh, wait a minute, I got one over there that I made. I can use that one. So, that'll work. I'll use these leads right here, I guess. Power. Yep, let me drop that one. Let me strip them first, give myself a little wire to work with. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. Now that means it should turn on. You go this wire out so I don't trip over it. Knock the radio off the bench. On button. Oh, that one right here when it says power. Radio turns on. You really can't see though, can you? How about if we do that? Would that help? No, 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 no. Sorry guys. Alright, anyway, there we are. Let's take this off. Put that down here just in case. Alright, so it's on 155. The mic is not plugged in, only because I don't want to key it up just yet. If I get, we're making some of them in China, so maybe they're making some of the handhelds. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out a little bit more about that because I don't want to be giving out wrong information. So we'll stick with Japan for now because wrong one. I think that's. I'm almost positive that's where they made from, but for some reason I heard China, and I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe they switched. I don't know. But let me make sure I get one that fits right. There you go. So, but I also heard, and I don't know how true it is or if it's just bullshit, because there's some people that like to just bullshit that cause trouble, if you know what I mean. There's something out there now. I can find it. I can see it being a good move. So that's the only reason why I'm thinking it may not be bullshit. But there's something out there called DMR, which is relatively new. Now I can take a handheld radio of DMR, excuse me, and talk just about anywhere I want with it. Just about anywhere I want. So, many things. So, I heard that the Coast Guard may go 1, 2, 3. What's the screw just sitting here? How the hell I do that? There, nothing hit the ground. That's the plug. 1, 2, 3. How the hell I did that? I lost the screw just sitting here. Alright, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I heard that they may go with DMR because quieter and the distance. Now that makes sense. However, I don't know if the funding is there for them to do that and to make the full swing. And will they put the money into the full, in other words, will they make it a full call, or are they just going to give it to certain people, you know, certain divisions? We're talking the Coast Guard here now, by the way. So it won't interfere with people, you know, on radio on their boats, with the VHF on the boats. It's more of a interdepartment thing. But at that point, it would actually, if they do that, I think it'll be a good idea. But I just don't know if they have the funding. And then a lot of the guys that volunteer their time, you know, you can't ask somebody to volunteer and then spend a lot of money, and you're not going to do anything in return. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. So, all right, let me see here. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. I wanted to lift this board up because I wanted to see something here, and I'm seeing, but I'm not seeing what I want to see, if you know what I mean. I am not seeing what I want to see. Now that could be it right there. I wonder. Boy, that would be the easiest conversion ever. Now remember, I was telling you there's a conversion on YouTube on this radio. However, I also told you that I'm going to check before I do it. So I have to get some water. So hold on a minute. Let that run a minute so it gets cold. The conversion that's on YouTube on this radio, which is one conversion, they said that it was an easy conversion, and that if you open up the radio, which is this the top, this is the only one you can really open, there would be a blue wire, a little under a ½ inch in length, that was making a jump. And they said it was easy to see, and all you had to do was clip the blue wire. And I'm saying, well, that is an easy conversion. It actually sounded a little too easy. Well, I don't see anything in here that resembles that blue wire. Okay, so this is why you don't always want to go by what you see on the tube. Now, what do I see here? Well, nothing, actually, that I would think would be, other than over here, I see a couple of little, well, they could be resistors, but they look like, boy, those are small, little diodes. And I can see that opening that up may do it. However, I also see a real easy jump right here, which is like a little computer plug jumper, like a board jump. I just don't know if they would have made it that easy. Now, because it is a Part 90 radio, anything is possible at this point. So I got to see if I can find a schematic on this thing so I can find out what's what before I dive into this thing and start chopping the shit out of it, because it doesn't fit the conversion that was shown on the tube. That just doesn't exist in here. So I mean, I don't see it anywhere. You would notice a blue wire or a wire. If you see any wire that looks like a jump wire, you would notice it. And that's why this jump here, this computer plug type jumper, I forgot what they call it, but that looks like a possibility. But over here, on this side of the board, where the antenna and everything is, and the microphone, there's two, they appear to be diodes. I really can't tell, but that's what they appear to be. Do I have something else here, a magnifying glass? I thought I did, but maybe not. No, maybe not. Well, I'll tell you, traffic around here today is notorious. That's the only thing that sucks about living on the shoreline. Everybody wants to head to the shore for the holidays. Alright, listen, before I go any further, I got to do some lookup on this. So, let's do this. Let me get this out of the way. Let me turn on, let me move this out of the way, and that. Let me get this out of the way before I lose another screw. Oh, how I lost it. I just put it there. I lost it. Good thing it's not an important one. Important. It's not an important one. So let me put these way over here. Put them way out of reach, so I don't have to worry about them. Alright. And let's get this over here out of the way. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. There's a jumper that shouldn't be here. Now, this is one of those days where I say, I wish I put things away when I was working on them, because now I got to get to the computer here, and everything's in my way. Everything. Here's a watch that I forgot to get the battery for, a Citizens. I got to get a battery for it sooner or later. I bring it out here to find out what battery it takes, take the battery out of it, and it's been out here for about 4 or 5 months. Or longer. Actually, I bought that other watch, if you remember right, some time ago that I don't wear, so I ended up giving it to my son in Florida, and that's about as far as we got. Because it just got to be, I don't wear a watch, so when you wear one and you don't wear one, it just gets in the way. It's just, just annoying. So. Alright, let's turn this computer on. I haven't used this in a while, so we'll see what happens. Alright, that water's been running out there for a little while, so let me go out there, get my water. Alright, we're back. Alright, now let me see here. Let's close that. And let's go to YouTube here. Let me see. YouTube. I forgot that this is the computer with where the mouse doesn't work. Epoxy on the screen. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's search for something here. This is the I think it's the DR638. DR638. Alinco. Okay. Now, pull this out a little bit so I can get a little bit of angle on that screen. There. Now let's enlarge the screen a little bit so I can see what the hell we're doing. And let's go to the, well, that's the one that I don't think that's right. Yeah, I don't think, no, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see. That's not it. No, that's not it. Alright, you know guys, instead of keeping you here watching me do something that you can't see anything probably anyway except for the top of my head, stop that. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Got it, gutter. I'll be right back. Well, after coming to the conclusion, with a little help from my friend, this radio doesn't need to be converted. It's already done. Hello, I've been going nuts trying to figure it out. And I think I told you guys when I try to read a book or something that's got fine print like this, because of my left eye, like I say, giving me that wave every now and then, and it follows my focal point, so it's not like I can try to get around it. As I move my eye to follow the read, that wave goes up and down, which mixes up the line sometimes. But after thinking, and I found out that my SWR power meter is no good, so I'm gonna have to buy another one of those. And after finding out all that, and then a friend of mine came over, and we looked at it, and he was able to read the line straight, and we realized that it is already done. It's a commercial radio. It's what they call a Part 90, which means it's done. Hello, you know, I don't know if it was just brain fart day or what, but do I feel like an idiot. So anyway, I got to go in and order. I don't have to, but I do need it. I'm going to need another meter. So I'm thinking maybe meter with SWR or two separate. Not SWR, frequency counter. I got to see. One with everything in it or just buy two separate pieces. Whichever is going to be the most affordable at this point, because it doesn't make a difference to me. And then I do want to order another antenna for the van. Actually, there's two antennas I want to order. One of them I need to order if I want it to do what I got to do.